This is Sports Drive.
Welcome back into Sports Drive. Once again, I'm your host, Preston Moore, talking a little bit about high school football. Obviously, the season has not gotten started just quite yet, but practices are well underway. Most area teams started their practices last Monday. Some started just yesterday, depending on whether or not they did spring football. But that being said, most have been in practice for a little over a week. One of those teams is the Tascosa Rebels. Joining me now to talk a little bit about the Tascosa Rebels is senior defensive end Colin Scroggins. Colin, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. I'm excited to have you on the show, talk a little bit of high school football and a little bit about this season. Obviously, you've been in practice now for a little over a week. I was actually out at Tascosa's football practice just yesterday. It was very hot, but you guys were working very hard. Talk to me a little bit about what this first week of practice has been like for you and how you feel.
It's been fun. We just been out there working hard. We got a good team, good defense, good offense, and we're just working hard, ready for the season.
How do you think the team is going to look a little bit different this year compared to last year?
It's a lot better. We have the seniors from this year that are coming back, or the juniors coming back this year. I think we're going to do good. I think we're going to dominate. We're just here to have fun, play football.
Absolutely. And you in particular, you are a senior this year, so it's a little bit different. And whenever I talk to a high school senior, you can always tell, and I think back to my own high school senior year, it's a different feeling. There's a little bit of a different feel going into it. So talk to me a little bit about how you feel going into your senior year, knowing now, maybe you were an underclassman years before. You're not necessarily as much of a leader on the field when you're an underclassman. Now, your senior year, you've got all of the underclassmen kind of looking up to you. So what does that feel like going into your senior year?
It's a great feeling just to have those younger guys come up to you and talk to you about, what they're doing wrong, how to help them, all that. And just feels great being out there with the coaches.
Absolutely. When it comes to leading the underclassmen a little bit, that's always something special about senior year. But another thing that I think is special as well about senior year is just knowing that personally for you, it's the last time that you'll get to take the field with the red and black and with the T on your helmet. What does that mean to you? And do you think a little bit more about it? Have you been thinking a little bit more about it in the last week now that you're officially starting practice and you've started the season now of your last season with Tascosa?
Yeah, it's hard to think about. It's ended already. It's been fun. 4 years have been great. Coach is always there to help. Teammates are always there. And that Rebel, it's a legacy. You always gotta work to that name. Tascosa, we've always been dominant. We're always gonna work. We're always gonna be the best. It's how we knew. It's how we be.
How have you kind of conveyed that and led some of the younger kids on the team, whether they're on the defensive line with you or otherwise? How have you conveyed that Rebel way that we're always going to win, we're going to work hard? Because as we know, over the course of the last 10 years, Tascosa has been, by and large, overall probably one of, if not the best team in the Texas Panhandle. So how have you conveyed that to the younger classmen, knowing that this is your last year, that you kind of get to live that out and then you got to pass the torch?
We always just got to work hard, know that we're better, know that we're just out here to work hard, be the best that we can be, show out every Friday, show up, just do as good as we can every week.
Absolutely, and we can't wait for the Tascosa football season, obviously, and we're full steam ahead in terms of high school football, and we can't wait to cover the Rebels and all of our high school teams here at News Channel 10. But for you in particular, you've got something lined up even after the high school football season already, the Hawaii Tiki Bowl, December 18th through 23rd. Talk to me a little bit about what this is for our viewers who may not know what the Hawaii Tiki Bowl is. I know I hadn't heard a whole lot about it beforehand, so talk to me a little bit about what it is and why it's a big deal that you got this invitation.
It's a big deal. We go out to Hawaii for a week, go practice, play football, show out. There's scouts to possibly give you an offer, and just show up, have fun, enjoy your last time probably playing football if it is, and just enjoy yourself, have fun, play ball, just enjoy Hawaii.
I was going to ask, have you ever been to Hawaii?
I have not.
So I would imagine that you're a little bit extra excited even beyond the football aspect of it. So when it comes to playing in Hawaii, I mean, that's an exciting thing. So what are you excited about in particular, knowing that you haven't been to Hawaii? I know for me, you know, I've been to Hawaii 2 times, and the first time I went, I was just amazed. It's literally like paradise. It's what it's all cracked up to be. I feel like I was amazed. So I would imagine now practicing in this heat, you know, in the last week and a half or so, you're probably excited to get out to Hawaii and get some breezy, nice weather, nice sun. It's not too blazing hot. So what are you excited about in that regard?
I'm just ready to go out there and just have fun, play football. You know, I've always loved playing football. Played football since I was really young. Just always loved it. Ready to just go out there and have fun, just in the beautiful environment. So we get to go out and just, like, after practice and stuff, we get to go to the beach and all that, and we can go have fun.
Definitely. That's a very special thing. I know when my sister was looking at universities to go to, she was very interested in Pepperdine University just because it's right along the beach. So I'm sure it'll be pretty fun to, right after practice, to go out and hang out on the beach. My sister ended up choosing OU, so no beaches in Norman, Oklahoma. But that being said, there will be a beach at the Tiki Bowl, and we're excited for you, and we're excited for this upcoming football season as well. Colin, thanks for coming on the show. We really appreciate it. Talking a little bit of Tascosa and talking about the Tiki Bowl you've been invited to. We're excited to see you this season on the field for Tascosa, and excited for you this December in Hawaii. All right, we'll be right back with more Sports Drive right after this break.